It's Tuesday morning. Margaret, age 72, pours her coffee and walks to the mailbox like she does every day. Inside, she finds a plain white envelope. The return address says Social Security Administration. She opens it, and her stomach drops. The letter says she was overpaid. It says she owes thousands of dollars back, and it demands a full and immediate refund. Margaret doesn't understand. She did nothing wrong. She never asked for extra money. She panics, then sets the letter aside. She tells herself, "I'll deal with it later." 3 months later, she opens her bank app. Her Social Security deposit arrived, but it's half of what it used to be. Half her check, gone, every single month, until the debt is paid. And here's the painful part. Margaret could have stopped this, if only she had known about one hidden 90-day rule. Hello, my friend. I am Faria. I'm a senior policy analyst, and every single day I help retirees just like you understand the confusing rules behind Social Security, Medicare, and your retirement money. And today, I need you to listen carefully, because what I'm about to share could save you hundreds of dollars every month. The Social Security Administration quietly changed a major rule, a rule that lets them take 50% of your monthly check automatically if you don't act within roughly 90 days of getting a certain letter. In the next few minutes, I will show you exactly what the rule says, the 3 official forms that can protect you, and the simple steps you must take today. And please, stay with me until the end. Because there is one mistake almost every senior makes when they receive this letter, and that one mistake is what causes them to lose half their check. I'll reveal it before we finish. Take a breath. You're in the right place. Let's protect what you've earned. Let me tell you about Robert. Robert is 67 years old. He worked for 42 years as a maintenance supervisor in Ohio. He paid into Social Security every paycheck of his life. When he retired, his monthly benefit was $2,100. It was enough, just enough, to cover his mortgage, his medications, and his weekly grocery run. Robert was a careful man. He paid his bills on time. He filed his taxes every April. He thought he had everything under control. Then, one afternoon in late spring, Robert got the letter. The Social Security Administration said they had overpaid him by $4,800 over the past 2 years. Apparently, a part-time job he took briefly to help his grandson with college had pushed his earnings slightly over a reporting threshold, and the system didn't catch it for almost 2 years. Robert was shocked. He thought, "This must be a mistake. I'll call them next week." But next week became next month. He told his wife, "I'm sure they'll send another notice if it's serious." No one called. No second letter came. Robert thought the problem had quietly gone away. Then, on the 3rd Wednesday of the next month, his Social Security deposit hit his bank account. It wasn't $2,100. It was $1,150 way. Robert sat down on his kitchen chair and just stared at the screen. His mortgage was $1,400 a month. His medications were $280. And now half his income? Gone. The worst part? Robert had every legal right to stop this from happening. He could have filed one simple form. He could have requested a hearing. He could have asked for a waiver, and all collection would have paused immediately. But because he did nothing for 90 days, Social Security did exactly what their new rule allows them to do. And what happened to Robert is happening to thousands of seniors all across America. Right now, this month. I don't want this to happen to you. So let's break down exactly what the rule says. Here are the facts, straight from Social Security's own documents. No rumors, no opinions. The new rule. On April 25th, 2025, the Social Security Administration issued emergency message, EM 25029. The old rule said that if Social Security overpaid you, they would take back just 10% of your monthly check until the debt was paid. The new rule changed that number to 50%. That means if your benefit is $2,000, they can take $1,000 every single month. If your benefit is $20,500, they can take $1,250. This applies to retirement benefits, survivor benefits, family benefits, and Social Security disability, what the law calls Title II benefits. Now, there is some good news. If you receive my Supplemental Security Income, also called SSI, this 50% rule does not apply to you. SSI overpayments are still recovered at just 10%. Walk through the hidden 90-day window. Here's the part most seniors don't understand. When you receive that overpayment letter, the clock starts ticking immediately, after about 30 days. If you've done nothing, Social Security can begin collection. But here's the key. The SSA's own emergency message states they will usually provide approximately 90 days before the automatic 50% withholding fully kicks in. That 90-day window is your golden opportunity. It is the window where you can fight back, file the right form, and stop the withholding before it ever begins. Miss that window, and 50% comes off your check automatically. Your 3 legal protections. Now listen closely. You have 3 official, legally protected forms. Each one does something different. Form number 1. SSA 561. This is your request for reconsideration. You file this if you believe the overpayment is wrong, that you don't actually owe the money or the amount is incorrect. You have 60 days from the date you received the notice. And here's the powerful part. If you file it within 30 days, all collection stops until they decide. Form number 2, SSA 632BK. This is your request for waiver of overpayment recovery. You file this when the overpayment may be real, but it was not your fault, and paying it back would cause financial hardship. There is no time limit now to file a waiver. And again, once you file it, collection pauses until Social Security rules on your case. Form number 3, SSA 634. This is your request for change in overpayment recovery rate. Use this one if you accept that you owe the money, but you simply can't afford to lose 50% of your check. Social Security will look at your income, expenses, and bills, and they often agree to a much smaller monthly amount, sometimes as low as $10. What happens if you ignore the letter? Now, I need to be honest with you about the consequences. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this because you deserve to know the truth. If you do nothing within that 90-day window, here is what Social Security has the legal power to do. They will automatically withhold 50% of your monthly benefit every month until the entire overpayment is repaid. If you stop receiving Social Security, they can refer your debt to the U.S. Treasury and intercept your federal tax refund, and they can garnish your wages again if you go back to work. They can offset certain state payments owed to you. And this one is heartbreaking. If you die before the debt is repaid, Social Security may seek repayment from the family members who receive benefits on your record, including a surviving spouse. The AARP has confirmed every part of this rule. It is real, it is active, and it is happening right now in May of 2026. So what do? Don't worry, I'm going to give you a simple plan. Just 3 steps. Anyone can follow them. Step 1. Open every letter from SSA the same day you receive it. The most important number on that letter is the date at the top. N. That date starts your clock. Write that date on your calendar in big red letters. Then count forward 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. Mark all 3. Those are your protection deadlines. And remember the hidden mistake I promised to reveal? Here it is. Most seniors think the letter is just a warning, that nothing real will happen unless Social Security calls them or sends a second letter. That is wrong. There is no second letter. There is no phone call. The withholding starts automatically. Silence from you means yes to them. Don't make Robert's mistake. Don't make Margaret's mistake. Open the letter. Act on it. Today. Step 2. Choose the right form and file it immediately. If you believe the overpayment is wrong, file Form SSA 561. Within 60 days, if you cannot afford to pay it back and it wasn't your fault, file Form SSA 632 B-Corp for a waiver. If you can afford a little but not 50%, file your Form SSA 634 SAR to lower the rate. You can download all 3 forms for free at ssa.gov forms. When? You can mail them, fax them, or hand deliver them to your local Social Security office. And here's a tip that could save you everything. File within the first 30 days. And Social Security must pause all collection until they make a decision. That alone can buy you months of breathing room. Step 3. Keep records of everything and verify with your My Social Security account. Make copies of every letter you receive, every form you send, every phone call you make. Write down the date, the time, and the name of the representative. Then log in to your free My Social Security account at ssa.gov myaccount. At least once a month. You can see your benefit history, your earnings record, and any messages from the SSA. If something looks wrong, you'll catch it early, before it becomes a $4,000 overpayment letter. My friend, I want you to hear me clearly. The rules are changing faster than ever. What was 10% last year is 50% this year. What was a safe assumption a decade ago could cost you thousands today. You cannot rely on YouTube notifications alone. YouTube doesn't always show you my videos, even when you've subscribed, and by the time a new rule hits the news, it may already be too late. That's why I created something special, just for seniors like you. Click the link in the description right now and join the Global Senior Alerts official WhatsApp channel. When you join, you'll get 2 things, completely free. 1. You'll receive my Senior Benefits Protection Guide. It's a simple PDF that lists every form, every deadline, and every protection right we talked about today. Print it. Keep it on your fridge. Share it with your spouse. 2. You'll get real-time alerts whenever there's an important update on Social Security, Medicare, pensions, bank rules, insurance policies, or airport travel rules for seniors. Straight to your phone, no algorithm, no delays, and please, if this video helped you, hit the like button, leave a comment with the word protected so I know you finished the video, and share this with one friend, one neighbor, or one family member over 60. You might just save them from losing half their check next month. This is Faria. Take care of yourself, take care of your money, and remember, you have earned every dollar of that benefit. Don't let a hidden rule take it away. I'll see you in the next video.